and welcome to another episode of Just Ask Kathleen. Thanks again to everyone who's written in. I really appreciate you taking the time to send me your emails. So this email came in from a girl I'm going to call Alana. I go to see my granny once a week. She lives on her own. My granddad died years ago. I've noticed recently that she's not able to keep the place as clean and tidy as she used to. I think it's a combination of being too much for her now, and maybe she's not seeing things as well as she used to. She was always someone who kept her house really clean and tidy. I want to organise for a cleaner to go in 2 or 3 times a week. I'm happy to pay for it, but I wonder if she'll be offended. How do you think I should approach her about this without hurting her feelings? Thanks, Kathleen. Well, Alana, I think older people can be really sensitive about having other folk in their houses, so you will have to handle this carefully. I would say that you lovingly explain to her that you're very aware that she's maybe finding it harder to move about as well as she did before. She's not as mobile as she was before, and maybe it's time for her to get a bit of help, and just make it a light-hearted conversation. Don't make it a very heavy-duty chat about getting older and all the rest of it. So I would keep it light, and I would say, look, I want to gift this to you. This is my gift to you. I know somebody who does cleaning and she's lovely, and it would also give her that social interaction as well, which she might enjoy. And say, I'm going to pay for her to come in once or twice a week. What do you think about that? See how it goes. And hopefully she'll be open to that, but it's a very kind thing you're thinking of doing. So I imagine even if she's a little bit unsure to begin with, if it's the right person that comes in, it might be something that works for her on a social level as well as on a practical level, having somebody in to do the cleaning. So what a lucky lady having a granddaughter like you. So thanks for writing in with that. Okay, this next one comes from a lady I'm going to call Jade. I'm 17 and my best pal is going out with a guy who is 19. I thought he was okay, but I heard from another friend that he's been seeing her cousin. My friend is so happy and in love with him, and I don't want to upset her. Should I tell her what I've been told? Thanks. Well, Jade, it is hearsay because it's a friend of yours that's telling you that. But if you're friends with somebody and you hear something like that, then I would certainly tell my friend. I would tell her that you don't know firsthand that this is true, but you have heard that he is seeing somebody else, and maybe she should speak to him about it, or maybe you could ask her to speak to your friend and see if you could speak to the girl in question. I don't know. Things have to be treated very carefully in this situation. I certainly don't think it's a good idea to pretend you don't know this news, because it could come out in the future and then you have to act surprised or something. I think it's a delicate subject, but you care about your friend, and the idea that he's going out with another friend's cousin is not good. So yeah, I would encourage you to speak up, tell her the truth, tell her you don't know firsthand, it is hearsay, and give her the support that she needs. All the best with that. Okay, this next one is from a lady I'm going to call Diane. I work in a job that doesn't pay me very well, and I work 40 hours a week, which means I can pay my bills and just get by. I was left some jewellery from my mum's auntie, and I don't like it, but I think I could get some money by selling it, which I could put towards a holiday. I've not had a holiday in years. I've not told my mum about my plans, and she knows I'm not a jewellery person, so I'm worried that if she knows I've booked a holiday, she'll know I've got the money from selling her auntie's jewellery. Mum got left some pieces too. Should I tell her? Well, this is an interesting one, Diane. The jewellery has been gifted to you, therefore it is now your property. And if you're not a jewellery person and you could really do with using that money for something else, then fair enough. However, from the tone of your email, it sounds like your conscience is really bothering you about doing this and feeling like you might be doing it behind your mum's back. So maybe it is worth having a conversation with your mum about this first. So telling her that, look mum, you know how hard I work. I've been dying to have a holiday for ages. I don't want this jewellery to wear because I'm not a jewellery person. Would you like it? Would you like to buy it off me? Because otherwise I'm going to sell it. Now that might sound harsh, selling jewellery to your mother, but when you explain to her that you want the money for a holiday, that you're long overdue, she might be absolutely fine with that. So yeah, no, I don't want it. I've got my own stuff. Yeah, go and sell it and get what you can and enjoy yourself. I'm sure your mum's auntie wouldn't care either. I imagine that she just would want you to spend the money, if you're selling the jewellery, spend the money and use it on something like a holiday. You obviously deserve it. You work hard in a job that doesn't pay you very well by the sounds of it. And yeah, go and enjoy yourself. Why not? But I think because your conscience is bothering you, you probably need to have a chat with your mum about it first. So I hope that helps answer your question. So thanks again to everybody who's emailed in. We're more than halfway through now, the first series of Just Ask Kathleen. There's going to be 10 episodes in this series and a gap, and then we'll get on with series 2. Email me at justask@kathleenkettles.com. Thanks again for joining me. Bye for now.